Welcome to Meditation Monday. My name is Christina, and I'm guiding you through this meditation. In the month of May, we've been coming into seated or lying down meditations in the evening. So I hope you're listening to this after work, or after dinner, or after everybody's in bed, the TV is shut off, and you're ready to just sit in some stillness. So come to a place that is easy sitting. On your chair, on a cushion. Possibly you put a pillow underneath your knees and a pillow underneath your back, and you come into a reclined lying down form. Wherever you end up sitting or lying, start to become more aware of your surroundings. It's always a choice to hear the sounds around us. So choose to open up your ears. What do you hear? Take this opportunity to smell your surroundings. What do you smell? I invite you to feel the temperature of the room or the environment that you're in right now. The humidity, the heat, the cool. So now we start to come to our breath. Start to recognize your breathing pattern, your cadence, the breath that God gave you. Now that you've recognized the cadence of your breath, take a little bit more full breath, filling up the fibers of the lungs. Take a nice gentle exhale out through the mouth, releasing out any tension or stress you might hold, shoulders, neck, and jaw. Breathing in life and choosing to release. What is it that you need to breathe in today? Maybe you need to seek your Father. Father, I seek you. And on the exhale, I need your loving ways. Start to open your heart to receive the Word of God. Open your ears to hear what Jesus has to say here in Matthew 7. In Matthew 7:24, this is what it says. Everyone who hears my teaching and applies it to his life can be compared to a wise man who built his house on an unshakable foundation. Let me read 24 again. Everyone who hears my teaching. Everyone who hears my teaching. This is Jesus talking to us. And applies it to his life can be compared to a wise man who built his house on an unshakable foundation. So my question is, here, friends, how is your foundation? Examine your foundation today as you sit here. Seek God's presence. Seek Him knowing you, and open your ears to hear and to know how your foundation is today. For if your foundation is unshakable, this is what it says in verse 25. When the rains fell and the flood came, with fierce winds beating upon his house, it stood firm because of its strong foundation. This is a parable from Jesus. What is he telling you through these two verses in Matthew? Take some time to resonate with that thought. Everyone who hears my teaching and applies it to his life can be compared to a wise man who built his house on unshakable foundation. When the rains fell and the flood came and the fierce winds came beating upon his house, it stood firm because of its strong foundation. So friends, no matter what happened today or yesterday or what may happen tomorrow, the truth is that we're either in the middle of a storm, coming out of a storm, or walking into a storm. But how we manage through the storm depends upon our foundation. Are we rooting in to the ways of Christ, into God's love and grace and stability, into His strength and focus and grace and mercies? So I thank you for listening to this meditation. And the word comes from Matthew 7:24 and 25. Focusing on your breath, continue thinking about this verse, seeking God's presence in your life. Start to listen to God's direction, knowing that He has a plan and a purpose for you. Jeremiah 29:11 says this, that there is a plan and a purpose no matter where you're at. He has plans to prosper us and never to harm us. So root in, friends. Root in. Build that strong foundation by knowing the Word of God, by seeking His love and His consistency. His love is never failing us. Know that you are loved. If there is not another person, a human being next to you, hugging you, resonate with the fact that God is never leaving your side, that He is always focused and connecting close to you. He wants you to connect to Him. So seek His presence here as you ask Him to show you how to strengthen your foundation so you can weather the storms. I challenge you to take another 20 or 30 more breaths. And if you've been working on your meditation, sit here for another 5 to 10 minutes in contemplation, talking to God about your day. I thank you for listening, and may peace be with you.